check is your ignition switch. Heard of these things wearing out, getting loose connections behind the back, which you can reach up in there and touch, corroding. But the easiest way to check that is to start it up and then just jiggle the key. If the thing loses contact, you're going to see the thing shut off. The gauges are going to go do their sweep, their self-test like it lost power. But usually that's not the culprit. This is the next thing you're going to check. This is your kill switch. You can see the red light is on right there. If that thing's flashing, that's an issue. And the issue is this. It's called the PNDB, the Power Net Distribution Module. And what it is a giant high power relay. Has some fuses inside. And the symptom is, you can't see that thing through here. We're going to go inside in a minute. I already replaced this. I have it out. But one of the things to be very careful of when you're changing this is all these airline fittings that are everywhere. You can crack and break these real easy. So when you replace it, be real careful. All right, I'm going to show you the module. All right, this is the module. The old one out of my Freightliner, because I was doing this exact same scenario where it would just lose power for a split second, enough to shut the engine off. And then, you know, if you were in gear, it would fire itself back up after it did its self-test sweep. I've heard of a couple different problems with this module. One of them inside here is some maxi fuses. And I've heard of a couple people that actually had those maxi fuses crack. That wasn't the case here. There's also some other little fuses in there that you probably didn't know were in your truck. So what this thing is a giant transfer switch. You can hear it click when you shut your switch on and off. And I think the problem is in there, the part I want to cut open and look to see what the hell's going on. So it's like a giant relay.